Hi, I'm Goth again. I have cheese for some reason. This is like, also it gets chroma keyed weirdly, so that's invisible. I don't know why. It's the Goth cheese stream. We've got so many gimmicks going on. Gonna be eating cheese for every puzzle I solve correctly, but that's because I accidentally bought way too much cheese because I was too awkward to say, sorry, person who works here, you gave me 3/4 of a pound of cheese instead of 1/3 of a pound of cheese. So I just had to accept my fate. Anyway, Edwin Tiong's in the chat, the voice of this handsome feller right there. That's cool. Oh, Evil Crash, you gave him a sub. That's so nice. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way. Your last name. It's not a name I've run into before. Forgive me. But thanks! You did a good job on this game, yo. Like, the voice acting is cute as hell. Okay, so last time I solved a heritage problem with these birds in this birdhouse. Yeah. Oh, right. Also, Edwin, I'm normally not goth. You caught me at a weird goth moment, honestly. This is not typical. Also, people watching the VOD don't expect me to do this like every time. This is like too much work to make it like a thing. It's not a phase, Mom. Thanks, fruit. Oh, if I had the power, I would have been goth like my entire childhood, practically. Like, I was big into Nightmare Before Christmas, I tell you what. Okay. Can't see, but the thing to click the map is behind me. So, we've officially gone to everything. I was told by somebody in the comments of the VOD, holy shit, VB, don't be like me and waste like an hour or so of time by not clicking the telescope. For the love of God, click the telescope.
Every astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
Oh, hello.
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up. Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle.
So he could have seen the shit go down. What the fuck? This is aiming right at the murder scene. Thanks, kindest weapon.
You can see right.
Not by
Oops.
Behind her, can't really see.
The widow
That
plant.
little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off? In the wind.
Maybe it's glued down.
I can just about see the gramophone. You can see right.
Why am I clicking that?
It's too dark back there. I can't really see anything.
I'm not really seeing anything else.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room?
Nice timing, Reduxus. That sounded like because I saw that the happy you found a thing song happen. Thank you, Reduxus. Oh, we have a hype train. What up? What up?
We should check that next time we're over there.
That does seem important. Okay. Thank you to whoever told me about that in the comments. I definitely also would have been a fool and never really come back here to click on stuff like that.
It's the tower opposite this one.
Some moss. Nothing down
Trees,
here.
for some reason. Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits.
I don't trust that guy's face. Or the shape of it.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yeah. Listen, Buster. What the fuck? Who are you, Sam Barlow?
So, Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
For fun, go to Poppy's room and click on the octopus on the ceiling for the best line in the game. Will do. Make a mental note. Ah!
It's time for Squiggle Vision Murder Mystery.
Thanks, Obsidian. 8 months. Hey, what up?
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
You're a fucking freak. You're a big old freak.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think
Are you
you're
calling me a
interested
fake astronomy boy?
in a different field of research.
Thanks, Rio. Man, the subs are going off today. Goodness gracious. Thank you. A slightly different field of research, like fucking snooping around. Do we have a thing to present to him, though? I don't think the case file would help. Got the small lens, but I don't think that's... Maybe it's the egg, because I don't know. I found something earlier in this room. It wasn't the bird book, was it? Was it the bird book? What did I find in this room? It was last week, and I have forgotten already. Huh. Yeah, that is a little bit of an issue with mystery games, is that I forget, like, where I found things. Like, I remember, like, where I found some of these things. The bird book is not a thing I remember where I found. I remember where I found this, and this, and this, and, no, that was in the other room. The golden beetle thing. No? Maybe? It might have been the golden beetle thing, actually. The bird book was in the library? Right, thank you. Duh, it's a book.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, we got it from the solar system puzzle, which I did surprisingly fine on. It clicked for some reason. Okay, your telescope is looking at the fucking crime scene. The crime scene! Ah! And not up at the sky.
So enjoy making Gonna run to CVS and grab some frozen pizza to research for dinner.
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Karifin. $10. Oh my god, honey. Thank you. Sweetie. Enjoy that pizza.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why?
Jeez,
Because you lost
reward.
your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around, both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important.
you get the Mad Libs wrong, you can hear Edwin and Amber say stupid stuff. That is cute. I just haven't wanted to like purposely. Part of me wants to purposely fuck up to hear them say stupid stuff, but part of me is like, oh, but I want to get it right the first time, so I don't do it.
You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't.
Liar.
When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark, and the telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
So excited to deal with that statue.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
That little girl is too stupid for my beard to be so smart. Yeah, let's go to the gardens. Sure, dog. I like that there's like, it's not a fast travel system, but it's like, oh, we have a lead. Should we go there like now so you don't forget about it? Like, that's good quality of life. I don't think I clicked this crab.
This wasn't here.
Okay, he wasn't. Okay.
What is it?
Give me that quab.
Wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
Yeah.
There's a note stuck to the back.
It says, hello, I'm a crab and I'm your friend.
What does it say? Grimoire?
Ooh. This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you too. Freya! I was wondering if she faked her death. What if she faked her death? Whoa, it's Rorschach crab. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay.
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
We haven't, like, seen the body. All we saw was a freaking, you know, chalk outline, man. How do we know she's, like, really dead?
Well,
People fake their deaths in, like, anime all the time. This is basically an anime.
It's a perfect match.
oh, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
It's cute. Oh, look how close I was to the end of this chapter. Oh my god. When I finished the previous stream, I had no clue. I wanted to take a second look at this in general.
Still not sure.
Should we take another look?
I just want to check it out. Because I didn't even, like, fiddle with it. Oh, look. It's shapes from the boy. Doot, 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 doot.
Let's come.
Okay. So I didn't know if it was all shapes, like different feasible looking, obvious shapes or something like that. Oh, I have to cast her anime dub stuff, so hell. More
It's a
eggs.
stone carving.
I think it's supposed to look an egg.
Forgot about all these eggs. Alright. This. What is this? There's more tower than expected. Look at this guy.
It's a statue of a wolf, standing up straight. Oh man.
You know there's a name for that.
Lichens.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here.
Recently used werewolf statue.
Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
Recently used taxidermy.
What is that?
Not sure.
Looks
Some
like it might attach to something.
Give me that suspicious thing. It's like a trapdoor mechanism thing.
Where's that light coming from?
No, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Oh my god, someone just like dropped a knife on her head or something. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I
Yeah,
think
dog, it
is?
is.
Is that what I think it is?
What's in that
She was
little box?
assassinated.
I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Aw.
At least the moths are kept well fed.
Just dusty junk. Just dusty junk.
Oh, Doug Stone is the voice of Felix? Oh my god. Holy shit, that's cool.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh.
Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
Yeah, I also did not know there were other games in this series. They're mobile games or something. Flash games? I don't know, I missed them, which is a shame. This seems good.
Catching my interest.
I'm sorry.
Kinda.
Oops.
Just dusty junk.
Dusty junk.
Nothing catching my
I'm
interest.
sorry. Is this
Kinda.
Okay. Noted. Let's go back down here.
The attic's directly above us, right?
Yeah.
I noticed this eyeball earlier. Well, I'm sure she's not willing to talk yet, so. This guy is Psycho Mantis.
You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
Psycho Mantis, get the fuck out. That is so cool. Oh my god. Also, he's hilarious in this game. Oh my god. He's fucking hamming it up. Love it.
Poppy's a good friend to my daughter. Always has been. I think they get on well because they're so different.
Different, like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona, not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
Gonna read my
Heavy,
Steam
heavy
library.
price of emotional intelligence.
Interesting. Okay. I wanted to go to Poppy's room and look at that octopus because Edwin told me to. Grimoire told me to. There's an octopus. Oh, in her room, not the music room. Is this her room? I think this is her room. No, it's Freya's room. What am I doing? No, her room is like Mad Goth. What am I doing? Duh. Yes.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Yeah. That's the right facial reaction to that. Woo! I didn't examine the
Just a bunch of
clothes.
clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
Let me think. I didn't check this out.
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Oh, this is the mirror version of the one across the way. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, I'm taking a physical picture of this. Because I'm not gonna fuck it up otherwise. Okay. Took a physical picture. The other one, I believe, was arranged like this. Also, I need to take a picture. That. Because it tells me where these ones go.
I guess we'll come back later.
Okay, that wasn't it. Maybe it was the other one.
A big glass door.
I've
leads out
got
into a garden.
There's a little
theories.
mechanism by the handle.
Game theories.
guess we'll come back
No.
later.
Okay, we'll just come back later. Okay.
More handwritten sheet music.
Oh, what is... Yeah, another eye.
It's a giant symbol drawn in chalk on the floor.
Hmm.
Always a good omen.
It's an eye.
Eyes are always just good motifs. You know? You dig?
Sheet music.
It's only a few notes.
Oops.
I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Oh. Hmm. Good to know because the little doohickey. This guy mentioned music. He likes simple melodies. Maybe I'll give it to her, she'll play it, and then something will happen with that guy.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand up.
Oh yeah, we said that already.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there were so many shades of black.
Thanks for clipping that. I have to talk to her first. My goth-spiration. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
That'll come in handy at some point. What did it say about this?
Those pedals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know why that's special. Piano. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Something's happening. Mysteries abound. What else was on this guy? There's a piano. There's a bell.
I'm still not sure about
Should we take another look?
Lips and bird. Okay.
Let's come back later.
Lips and bird. Well, bird is, you know, the bird lady. I don't know what lips would really be. Maybe it's her because she doesn't speak. That might be the reason. To solve this puzzle, you have to log into Twitter. Maybe she has something to say about that. I love the music in this room.
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? I thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
That's a senior in high school. So yeah, she is grade 12. Boo, boo, boo. I'm gonna ask pretty much everyone about this.
Rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope, you'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the pedals?
It's really none of your business.
She seems to not like Poppy, huh? Let's ask her about Poppy.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did?
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Damn! Catty! Why is she so catty? Boy, oh boy. I thought we talked to her about Fitz. I thought we talked to her about all these people, but we didn't.
He's strapping.
He is big.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input. She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. You don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it. I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
She catty. Oh my god.
She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds.
I hated that.
She'd ask their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve. Got it.
Lysandre.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things. Oh, she's
That's me.
Who is she? Wait, is that me? A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Girl.
She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that? Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me?
Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
I gotta ask Pointer about her and the investigator lady. Immediately forgot her name. It's a cool name though. Hawkeye or whatever. Hawkshaw.
Hard to read that one, but she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Excuse me. Okay, before I get distracted again, I gotta go to this room. Yeah, I'm thinking he could be the killer. I don't know. But then again, it's like, why is he pointing his own thing at a murder scene if he's the one doing the murdering? I don't know.
It's locked.
Okay.
Here we are.
What's that thing by the handle?
This thing that we saw last time. What's going on here? Okay. So, this goes here, 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 here. Maybe them together, which I think I got. I might have switched them.
Let's come back once we know.
I swear I know what to do. I swear, I swear.
A big glass door.
There's a little mechanism.
Oh, it doesn't stay no matter what I do. What the fuck? How can I still be missing information? It's because I didn't hit the fucking button. There's a button that you press for situations like this.
Something happened.
That must be it.
The biggest puzzle of all.
And the door's still
The
locked.
I
UI.
feel like we made some sort of progress.
That's me. That's my dumbass. Oh,
It's locked. But at
I
least
thought we were happy.
we are.
for the record, and the VOD will back me up on this because the chat's over there. I came up with that by myself. I didn't read the chat to find out about the button. Just so you know.
It made a noise.
I guess that was right.
Okay.
Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side.
Yes.
Better be worth it.
The garden. Oh, he's got headphones.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue, and they're not headphones.
Oh.
They're earmuffs.
Well. I love him. Okay, okay.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Yeah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
4 feathers, huh? Oh, there's only 3 here. Thought I was a little bit smart.
Ah, a little water feature.
It's making me sleepy.
Wonder how it's hooked up.
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Love eggs.
Well, either they have some special significance,
Thanks for stopping by, Harris. It's very late for you, I know.
or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks
Petals?
very well cared
Petals?
The roses are bright red, too.
Petals?
for. Aren't roses normally that color?
Color.
Exactly.
It's a rose bush.
Ah.
Exactly.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep. For some reason.
Goes straight through the entire tower, like all the way down.
See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
These cute birds.
On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof.
So this connects Hunky Guy to Goth Girl's room.
The door into Poppy's room.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
Ah, I guess so.
I think they might secretly have a thing. I don't know. Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh, maybe it goes all the way down to the aquarium at the bottom of the tower. Yeah. It's a tall aquarium.
Yeah, it's a big.
There are weeds in there.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except more.
Anymore. Okay, let me think a sec on what we be doing. Oh, is this a hint system? It is a hint system.
It's piano music.
Yeah. We knew that. Don't suppose she'll give us anything.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire.
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Did you kill her? Maybe I should talk to Hawkshaw. Maybe she'll know what to do. Yeah, Freya, I need to... Where was she during the murder? We don't know. For sure. Oh yeah, that's a
That's the
door.
only door.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be.
So Fitz broke.
Professor Pointer's a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
Well, these are her employers, so best not to bitch about the boss.
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse. I'll say this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse, but I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers in secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Restless. Oh, I should show these to Bird Lady. That's what I should do. I'm getting like so distracted. What's your opinion about this?
There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Man, that didn't help at all. What the fuck? She do.
I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
She's so catty. I love it.
Gaudy old thing.
Do you know about eggs?
Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Whoa.
No, it's probably quite impressive.
For poor people.
Fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you.
Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
Ah.
Couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Ah. Ah. It's a Poppy. Poppy's looking mad sus right now.
Yes, it's my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Does look a little weird.
Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too.
Ooh, fan art.
Yes. At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them.
No. Ah, Wagward, this is so cute. There it is. Beautiful baby. That's so cute. I love him. That's incredibly accurate. That's exactly what he looks like, honestly. That's good. It's good as hell, thanks. Bless. Ooh. Ooh.
But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
I'll talk to Poppy some more. She's looking a little suspicious right now. So, tell me about fucking this lady.
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Whoa. Fucking whoa.
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Ooh. Ooh.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet. Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest the seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
I definitely asked her about this.
I don't know what that is.
Could have swore.
Considering we found it hidden in your room?
Well, my room is full of junk.
Let me ask her
There's
this.
probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
Alright.
That belongs to Flora, I think. I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet.
It's quiet.
I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
What's this real thingy?
Where did you find this?
It was in the attic.
Oh, huh. I forgot we even had an attic.
Gotta ask everybody about this real thingy.
Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think? Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that. You get some weird insects around here, but I've never seen one like that.
I'm not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. She used to keep beetles in a box in her room.
Why?
For fun, obviously. Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do
Oh,
belong
yeah.
to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly.
The mystery of the headphones. Let's ask around about the headphones. Got an achievement for talking to her so damn much. So it's probably not his. But let's ask him about it. There he is. Oh, that's a puzzle over here, isn't it? Isn't it? Also, what do you have to say about all these people?
Penelope is my fiance.
Don't take this
Oh.
the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
It's great. It's fine.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Ooh, What do you think of this?
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah,
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked. We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, it could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
I don't know, it looks pretty well manicured up there to me. What's this real
I don't know
thingy?
what that is.
Ah, fuck.
Me neither.
Me, 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them
For my
gardening
ears.
Sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
All right.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
She's your fiance. What the fuck?
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just
Trying to move
inside
the
earth or whatever. You can't make
pillow
it.
back here.
It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Little thing called alchemy.
The
Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
Ooh, suspicious. Sus. Hoo-wee-hoo.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting. Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
Everyone says it's
That's
hers.
not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
We gotta follow up with her about what this thing is. Let's do that now before I forget. Ooh, woohoo! Although I think there was like a puzzle in that room that I didn't do. Ooh. This thing.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
There's so many threads, I'm getting so distracted.
It has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking at things that are far away. Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next.
Is this yours, Fifi?
I do not recognize it.
Damn it.
And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Yes.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever. This photograph
Such great expressions in this
is
game.
my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
Yeah.
Who is that in the photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea.
Why is everybody like straight up lying about that Poppy used to be goth as fuck?
That blade.
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is.
That blade.
An item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
I don't know what she would comment on here that would be worth it. Where else was I planning on going? Ooh. Oh, right. There was, I think, a puzzle that I missed here. Going back and forth like a chicken with its head cut off. This thing looks like a puzzle.
Chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah. Puzzles.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters, I think.
Yeah.
Greek letters?
Kinda reminds
Greek
me of a periodic
letters?
table.
Well, I'm taking a picture of that. It's important. Absolutely. That's important. Okay. Took a picture. It's like an escape room puzzle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got pi, we got like sigma, got the X, alpha, beta, epsilon, omega. No, it's not omega. Doesn't matter, you're not supposed to know about that shit. You're not supposed to know fucking
What do you make
Greek
of it?
Not
letters.
a whole lot.
Yeah, it's for something else. We're gonna get more information about that later.
Hanging baskets.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches
Oh yeah,
taller.
we saw this one.
This makes all the difference.
Tools used by a gardener for gardening.
Oh, thanks, macabre cursed sunlight. I'm serving face. I'm also serving cheese. Here you go. Alpha channel cheese. I truly don't know why it's getting grabbed by the the chroma key. That's so weird. Again, I bought too much cheese, so I'm using it as an excuse to eat cheese. There's really like no like puzzle in here. I want another puzzle.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
It's not green like at all. It's like it's close to like it's adjacent to the color of my skin. Like it's not even like close to green IMHL. Oh, I just wanted puzzles, but where are they? Just gotta talk to everybody about everything. And the last thing I got was like we heard the same. Did we hear Melody by the main entrance? Did we? I guess we did. Wow, that was long ago. The bell! Okay. And then the lips, and then the bird. Is there a bird that I don't remember?
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still.
Ooh, is this new?
Let's read it.
Isn't that an
Let's read it.
invasion of privacy?
No, definitely.
The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Interesting. Well, that's the O. I thought it was a ring.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can
I'm
just.
pretty sure
Oh,
that's the
right.
yeah.
Yeah, was there a bird out here? Lips, huh? Lips. We'll be here. I'll just take a glance. See if there's any obvious lip-like things around here.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
Dais.
It's Tangle Tower, or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
Yeah, that's not a magnifying glass. That's just Fifi's room because she has, you know, science shit in it. I don't remember hearing that tune elsewhere. This fish got lips.
Puffer fish?
Yes, it's also a lamp for some reason.
That's a really good take, by the way, Edwin.
Puffer fish?
It's also a lamp.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies,
Also really
he's
good
into
take.
bed in the middle of the night.
I'm missing some evidence stuff too. Oh my god. What the fuck? Whatever could I be missing?
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed. Shelf junk.
I feel like I haven't really... There's probably more stuff in Freya's room, maybe.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Not the kind of lamp.
It's cool.
Yeah, I remember
Looks like
that.
old mining equipment.
Remember this bear?
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
I think I need another hint. I don't remember where... We should talk to Fia. I just talked to her. Gracious. Sup.
Name, Hawkshaw. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard. Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me. Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27. Profession, ornithologist. Likes, birds. Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have
Ooh.
never had very much in common with her.
Ooh.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower.
Mhm.
He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Wasn't a knife.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession,
Goth.
Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
I like her. She's cool.
The statue itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the heart.
A knife! No!
Isn't their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's fine.
Curious.
Curious indeed.
What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
Chaos! Madness!
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends.
On what?
On the structural integrity of your teeth. Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Nope.
In fact,
Her little
you could even
squinty
say that
expression.
entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah, you could.
I would not say that, however.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, it would be quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living it.
Word, word, word.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
Who's
No,
her mom?
My mother's not been in the library for some time.
I forget. I forget who her mom is. There's only one adult woman, so it might be Flora? I don't know. I know there's a family tree downstairs, but I'm here. But I'm here right now. I don't want to get distracted. There's so many. There's so many things.
I require facts. What do you know?
Well,
I know Flora and Felix are married. I didn't know they were her parents.
Correction.
I thought they were
She was
Poppy's
stabbed
parents
with something.
for some reason.
There was no knife found
Just
at
wrong.
the crime scene,
Apart from the one in the painting.
which, as a mere abstract representation, does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife.
Yet. Always a first time for everything.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be? What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
Why didn't you get killed?
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Hmm.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed a test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course. The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Is she laughing?
Any reminder of Poppy's preppy past.
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs. The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
Whose blood?
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Whose blood? That is not reassuring. Whose blood is that?
It's a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya? I am scared of birds.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh.
Fair enough.
It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
There's something about Felix's painting supplies. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yes, let's go now.
showing up pointer something
Suspicious.
Let's ask
No, I just got here. God, why'd I unlock like 2 things simultaneously? Okay. My dude.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Could ask about the open letter. Oh yeah, different suspicion. There you go.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It has the wrong lid on. It's not the right color.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Oh, I went the long way around. Fuck. Any day now. Well, he doesn't have red. Red is here. The caps look the same. Something to pair with the red paint pot. I guess this guy. Well, that wouldn't prove that. I mean, this has a lot of red in it, though. And then of course you've got this, and you've got this. How about this?
That almost makes sense, but it's
Okay,
not.
thanks.
That's not right.
Oh, well, okay.
That almost, but it's not
Okay,
right.
word.
That
Then the other
it's not
models? Why are there so many models?
right. We need a clue that's got some connection to this one. Let's take a closer
I thought
look
that
at
was what
this.
I was asking him about. Whatever. I lost the thread there. It's full of Felix's red paint. The model of a bird. Ah, it's broken. It's stolen and replaced. But, I guess. I'm a little... Used as the murder weapon.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced
See, like,
with
I don't
Felix's red
notice the
paint
lids
pot,
being
but the
that
lids were
obviously
swapped behind it.
different. So it's a little
Red paint is from Freya's
weird.
supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected to your murder.
Murder? Oh, the labels were different? Oop.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
I forgot I'm blocking parts of this.
That's definitely something. Right. Fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project. When I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure. So I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how
Whose blood?
in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question.
No.
It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
In a pro. Okay, we figured out a weird thing. The upkeep is annoying. Not used to wearing lipstick. After the incident, is there still more stuff to ask him though?
That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
What is up with this?
I'm as confused as you are.
Real thingy.
What is it?
Damn it.
We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
Goodness me!
Goodness me.
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
I don't think the other things are gonna lead to much. Okay, hunky guy. Yeah, oh, there is a little icon to remind you. Yay! Thank you. What's going on?
So, Fitz, I have a
Do you have a thing with Poppy?
Scene sneaking up Pointer Tower, holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How come this giant guy sneak anywhere?
I guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Yeah, he's holding the trowel.
Did see Fitz, but but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
I know.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Come on, Poppy's here. A single feather. The only thing that can destroy. Oh, so it's either the garden or Poppy's room because they're right next to each other. Part of a matching set? Nope. Where did we find this potted flower? Because this one we found in the regular greenhouse. This. Do we find it with Penny? Penny's room. Right. Not exactly matching. Well, I guess they got these for each other.
An ornate trowel is part of a matching
Is that what
set
they mean?
with a potted flower in Penny's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Uh-oh.
An ornate trowel
The
was used
plant?
to bury a potted flower in Penny's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
To look after.
Ornate trowel is used by
Do you use
fish
trowels to look
a
after
potted flower
plants? I don't
in
know.
Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
A little hard. Can I look closer at it? It's got the heart. Damn, slam the door a bit louder, Chip. All right, it's blue. It's blue. It's got the blue soil.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Yeah, that's not Freya. Penny's room. They really make you pay attention to the characters' names.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Still have like 4 slices of cheese
Let
left.
me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
Oh, it does.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's
I'm slow on that, man.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again. But when she's not there, water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Like your relationship. Ooh. Well, feel like I didn't learn much. What about this letter? What about it? Whip-boo. So I asked the detective about that letter. It's creepy. And it's red like the detective.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Now.
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
Well.
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't think I asked him about that thing. No, I did. He didn't know what it was. Okay. Who else wants to tell me about what this reel is? Please. What is it?
What's this?
Damn it.
Is it a clue?
We don't actually know, but Grimoire picked it up, so now he has to pretend it is.
That's how it works.
Damn it.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside.
That.
I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
She doesn't know about reels. Could ask anyway.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird.
Is that for sewing?
Maybe.
We have no idea.
Hello.
Drama.
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
Classic. Be-doo. It's music. Done.
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
My God. You're a little too smart, lady.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
I think I already asked her about both of those things? Yes I did. I asked her about fucking everything. I asked him about the reel and the letter. I don't fucking think she's gonna say anything about it.
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
Time to look for the thingy. What it done come from.
What is that?
Not sure. Some
Looks
kind
like it might attach to something.
What? I got different reels? It's the same reel.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry, is this spooky?
Kinda.
Ah. As for her statement, she ain't talking. She ain't gonna give me a statement. Well, I guess I'll do it.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
I didn't think, it'd be worth doing. Because
Was
she's
this something
mute.
you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya?
Ooh.
She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible? There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it. That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Well, dang. I didn't know. Oh, we have to go with the boat. What the? Oh, I'm going over it with her. All right.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Word.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. Just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Why did that take an hour?
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Okay. Thought I would do a little something there. So I'm a little sus of the gardener taking an hour to go down and inform Hawkshaw. That's a long time to take. And I'm also suspicious of Felix because he went across the hallway for some reason. Like, why did he go across the hallway? Like, he heard Penelope and went into this guy's room? Like, why? Oh, not Penny. A Poppy.
It was dusk. malevolent? Perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine.
Yeah, maybe it's a Murder on the Orient Express situation.
Just outside my room.
So that's Poppy.
The footsteps were calm, orderly.
Orderly.
I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward,
Right.
I heard a second set of footsteps going the same way.
That's Poppy.
This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case.
It's a lame reason.
It was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the
Like,
hallway,
that's a lame...
I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope.
First of all, that's a lame reason to peek your head into this room of all rooms. Second of all, his statement is the only statement that has a mysterious person calmly walking away from the scene. You know? And if so, Poppy and Fitz would have... He's suspicious, man. Poppy and Fitz would have rushed up and down, up here. He would have heard the door break. He's mad sus.
She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room.
Also, I'm kind of like not looking at the chat because I don't want to like be influenced.
Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora too, of course.
Well, okay. I think that's a little weird, but whatever. Oh, she had a thing on her. What's the last one I have to do?
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Lips? Lips.
Let's come back later.
Okay. Maybe it's her.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
It's not a knife.
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Oh, it's a feather. Because that was mentioned earlier as one of the things, but we don't have a... I don't think we have a thing to prove that, though.
That kinda makes sense, but no.
Some other thing we were doing earlier had a single feather as a clue, and I was like, oh, what's that? That's weird. And that seeded the idea in my head that it's a feather. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's sneaky! Oh my god! That's sneaky as hell! It's actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white
Yes,
too?
yes there is. Yes there is. Yes there is. Yes there is. Yep. There is.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Several birds. Betrayed Flora, so she ate Felix. It's a bargaining chip to remember it by. Yeah. And that's what used to be in the egg.
The ink-dipped bird was Penny's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
To remember it by.
Maybe just change one thing.
Not Penny, Flora. Pay attention.
Bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe. Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah.
She ate it.
She does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Egg. Egg.
That we opened it.
Egg.
Completely empty. Flora?
Spit it out, girl.
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
You know, that could have helped if you told us about it earlier, Flora. Aww. It's cute.
Let's go over what we know about the crime.
I have to do this far away from everybody else. It's such a cute bird. Like, God, it's fucking cute.
A little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
Yes. To prove the existence of magic. I think that's it.
Blood from the paint pot was used to paint over the painted ink-dipped feather to resemble a bloody knife. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
So we can stab Freya. So fucking close.
Blood from the paint pot.
You know what I mean.
The red tip of the painted ink-dipped feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally,
Attic.
It can only be opened from the inside.
Attic.
Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on.
They pumped gas into the
If there was
room.
no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. but she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with the painting.
They were both lying down.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
She took a little nap on the floor, and somebody dropped a fucking knife on her from above, and then retrieved it with the fucking dumb reel. Love a good locked room moita. A locked room moita. Tactical knife drop. A tiny bird butler. Yeah, dog.
Where's that light coming from?
That's just There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
I mean,
Where's that light
That's
coming
just daylight. There's a decent gap.
just plop it right down, man.
Is that what I think it is?
Knife could fit in there, no problem. No problem.
The outline of Freya Fellow. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Word.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Boy oh boy. Who do I talk to now? Man, there's so many puzzles in the first chunk. And now I'm like, ooh, I'm thirsty for puzzles. I'm eating cheese for no puzzle-related reasons. Just because I like the cheese. I'll just hint. Okay, sure.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over
Yeah, we
your
saw
bed like
this.
that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed
The atmosphere of
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's
Yeah, we got this. Oh gosh, does this line up with these little things? Does this line up with the thing I took a picture of earlier? It might. Actually, I think it would. This thing. Can't see it. There's too many lights. That thing. I don't know how to prove it.
Painting supplies.
a pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
Mm-hmm.
Brushes.
They're clean, but they look pretty.
That's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Drawings.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people. One of them's holding a red rose.
I knew it. They're canoodling. I can tell. Finally. Evidence! Did I ever play Agent A? Nope. Played Puzzle Agent. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it. Ooh. Ooh.
Something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Oh, you're gonna ruin their relationship in a single blow if we we show them this thing. I knew it. They can't have like rooms with locked doors that only open if the other one has the right code. Come on. I don't know everything about sex, but that kind of means you're fucking if you have adjacent rooms with the same block that only the other one open. That's canoodling. I don't know if sex exists in this game in retrospect, but...
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes. It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
Drama. Time to ask everyone in this affair about this affair. Ooh. Sex does exist, but only in the extended universe.
Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, because of who you're standing in a rose bush with. Okay, that didn't go nowhere. You! Care to explain this?
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
Well, shit.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
That's something.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses. And who
She
they belong to.
She do.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the roof.
Lucy Juicy.
Fitz is holding.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
You could
For most people,
jump
it would.
out of the tower.
Don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Trained birds, baby. Trained birds.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
Garden.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them.
We
is
got
in the rooftop
mad
garden.
feathers, yo. Mad feathers. So many feathers. Look at all this shit.
take a closer look at these.
Bam! Objection. Look at these motherfuckers. Come on. To confuse me. Specifically.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it!
I like that the music cut
Two
out.
of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she
Very
would
talented
find
ornithologist.
evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Yeah, but you should tell us this shit if you don't want to be, like, bad suspicious of, you know, maybe having something to do with a murder. Alright. Yikes. Hey, the jig's up. She knows. Oh, more fan art. What the heck? What the heck? Oh! Oh! Bird Butler did it! Holy shit. Holy shit. He's adorable. Oh my god. And he's got a knife! He's got a knife! Oh, Wegbert. That's so cute. Thanks. Oh no! I didn't mean to move that. My bad. God, that's funny as hell. I guess it's not not really a thing. Should we? Did you know about the secret gardening canoodling?
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
I think she had a crush on you.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see. Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
One of 3 statues depicting the same creature. This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs for blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music. Is that a clue?
Don't know. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree. Doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
Same. Good takes. Good takes.
You consider that important evidence, do you? Some
Toot.
breed of amphibious humanoid, potentially bipedal, although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories, but they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them. 3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
Wow.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
Well, it wasn't. It was in like a
Surprised
box.
as to what people leave lying around.
I don't remember the box was locked though.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you
Fibreeze.
used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client. I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job, but he hasn't got one, has he?
Ooh, she's catty too, isn't she?
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last. A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too?
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
I feel like we're not getting anywhere here.
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope.
Ah.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Hi.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense, if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw.
Whoa.
Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
Hired to find. Oops, I don't know. Because she was hired by the guy, the astronomer. She was looking for something small. Oh, I don't know. No, chat spoiled it. Chat gave me a hint, and I didn't ask for a hint. Fine.
Not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have
Fine.
easily left the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
My bad for glancing that
He's
way.
not exactly the type to
Bad
appreciate something.
bad mistake.
I simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
Should have did that a bit later.
I know for a fact she used a microscope in the greenhouse.
It's not a microscope, it's a telescopic lens.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden,
Telescopic.
Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Yes, because I asked a smart person and they said a different thing.
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi.
Oh, not your fault, Wigbert.
Like this.
did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A telescope?
A detective, naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy.
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
Why'd you lie about it?
In my childhood, little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
Why'd you
When
lie
I
about
discovered
it?
that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Yeah, she collected bugs. I'm missing one clue. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Forgive me for just using the hint system because sometimes it's just like, ugh, there's some pixel I didn't notice or some person I gotta go back to that I don't know it's worth going back to them. Did we? There's gonna be a second cassette, it looks like. So much cheese. I bought too much cheese. It's good though.
It's piano music.
I mean, I know. No, there's a spare pixel here. That sucks. Let's just listen. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing, but it ain't cheese. I've got an abundance, overabundance of cheese. I don't know if the game will give a hint for this thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, because this just seems like the last thing to get the little Etch-a-Sketch to show me the symbol. So I figured I'd listen to the whole thing just in case you have to get the Etch-a-Sketch to activate. Oh no, it's pixel hunty. Well, is there another cassette and would it be in a room related to Poppy? I guess is my question to the chat. And that does count as like a, you know, give me a yes, no. Crunchy at the end, so crunchy. Super crunchy. Yeah, shortcut.
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
Yeah, there is another cassette. Yeah, I mean, I can tell that much. I've already done the puzzle in here, unless there's another puzzle in here.
Empty. A lamp. It is most definitely turned off. That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Hit tab like it's a Flash game. Oh my god, dude. I wish. I was thinking that when I was running through Harvester again for the next video essay, and you remember that part where you have to in the lodge you kill that big man-eating plant that is in that GIF that shows up when people gift a certain amount of subs. Eat Steve. But oh, it's fucking rose. Ooh.
A single red rose.
But there's a part where after you kill that plant, you can look into this pond, this little like man-made little no, it's like a fountain basically, and you can see freaking, you know, all the water, Steve's reflection, and you have to find a key in this mess of water and pixels and Steve's wibbly reflection, and it's like right here in his shoulder, in his plaid of his shirt. It is fucking impossible to see. Just clicking like a madman.
Very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it didn't seem too pixel hunty before. Is this just like... This is just a sneaky thing. Can you tell me what room that the pixel hunty thing is in? Because then I at least know where to pixel hunt. Because is it like in the tower? Is it in... I'm not stuck on a puzzle. Oh, it's in the place with the harp? I just don't have all the information. I wouldn't call that stuck. Alright, somewhere around here. Something in there.
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is
okay.
something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
That's not pixel hunty, but that is a little rude to not have any other clues to point there. Woof. Gross. Gross tape. Okay. We're on track. Thanks, chat. It happening. Funny I mentioned that water scene. Oh my god. That's the same fucking thing that happened in Harvester. You're right. Just gonna be like fucking Silent Hill 2. Why did you murder me? But there's not much reason to like go back there until you have all the things.
Someone humming a tune.
Mm-hmm. Humming. Alright. Thank you, crab. Why is it a crab?
That's all 4 melodies, I think.
So, what do we do with
I know.
Should we go back to the Goth?
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now.
Well, that's a nice trivia. Thanks, Edwin. Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait.
What the?
Do you hear that?
Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo!
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Yeah. Ooh. Spooky. So is this like end game? Like we can finish in like less than an hour, or is this like next time on the Void stream? It's the end game. Is it that kind of situation? And don't say yes, because I won't know what you're asking, what you're responding to. Sounds like it. No, I want knowledgeable advice. I don't want sounds like endgame. I want from the people that know. Less than an hour? About an hour? That's fine.
Bugs. Big ones.
Looks like they're made of metal.
Metal?
It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold. What's in there?
Buggies.
It's a little diagram of a beetle with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
There's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
Okay.
9 beetles. It's mostly numbers. A candle.
Very medieval.
I was thinking pirates.
Medieval pirates. Is it?
Well, looky there.
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Oh boy.
Weird looking.
What this?
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
I see. I see how it be. Just blast them all out here. Then we'll figure out what's best. Some of these don't like connect exactly. We can also work backwards if we want to. Working backwards can be really handy. I wish I could like stack them differently. Ooh, the switch? That does sound like it's bad on the switch. Go. This can only be this or nothing. So I'm gonna go with nothing. Nothing sounds good. Maybe not. This can go a lot of ways. What the hell? That doesn't quite line up, does it? Oh, no. Okay, it can't be this, or this, or this. It can be that. Or it can be this guy. Could do that. Then none of these will line up. But it can if I do this. No. Well, give me a little while. This is the problem. No, it's not. Okay, this can only be this. That's like an axiom. Like we have to agree that with that. This is either this or this. If it were this, let's see what that could give us. Why doesn't this one like line up good with anybody? Does it mean I don't use it? That doesn't make a ton of sense. Maybe I'm not lining it up right. Yeah, that's on me. This can go quite a few places here. This whole stick sucks. I don't like this whole stick. Oh, just a little higher up. Okay. What do we got here? No, not really. Okay. Fuck. I just want to move this one up more. Getting makeup on me. Cuz I'm like touching my lips in thought. Oh, this looks so good except for this fucking orange guy. What the hell? Orange guy, you're giving me quite a bit of trouble. This is weird that there's two of these guys and one of them just ends here. Does that mean I can use this? Yes, that's the secret. That's the secret. I figured it out. All right. There you go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's very nice. Looks good. Looks good.
I'm impressed.
That was a little tricky.
Anything inside?
I deserve one cheese. It tastes even better. Victory cheese. This little fucker. This little fucker. Alright. Egg. Broken egg. Oh, good night, Agent Rush. Sorry to keep you up late. See you on the VOD.
Whose research is this? It's a hatch.
But
A sub-basement.
we're already in the basement.
Depends on your perspective.
Let's not go down just yet. We still haven't explored this room properly.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
Forensic Entomology.
That's an incredibly specific... It's so dark, I can barely tell what I'm looking at. Hand-drawn entomology charts.
This place would never pass a fire safety inspection.
I know I can click on Sally. I'm just clicking around to see if there's anything else.
Wide wooden boxes.
Sheesh, chat.
What color is the soil?
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell.
Bossy, bossy.
This is some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but
It's okay, Robin.
There's a section missing.
Yes, there is a section missing. The beetle.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the greenhouse. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Should have never doubted the bird butler.
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
I was thinking about the greenhouse because there's so many bugs there.
Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy.
He doesn't care about
He just wants to get
anything.
one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture.
And one
There's
clue.
no
No,
way this is
we got all the
just
clues
about a
actually.
beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down again?
Yes, further down. I hope it's all fucked up down here. Bodies in the suspended animation. Wow, it's cool down here. Wow.
A single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
It's the best kind of thing to find in a dank, creepy basement. The Soul Bearer, the little crab. Mistids. Oh. Oh, yeah. We haven't seen the silver snake, but maybe we will in the window or something. Over here. Slinking past. Alright, interesting.
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Oh no! God, it's awful.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Oh my god, this connects to the thing. It's the same rope that's on the reel. Oh my god, the murder weapon.
So what's the photo?
Oh, I have seen the silver snake? On Legends of the Hidden Temple, maybe. A large man. Yep, and that's Flora. We get to show this to her and then she'll chat.
Do you know who it is?
Yes.
In the photo?
Yes, ask me. I know. And also I see she's got the question marks. I just want to look
It's
around.
an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Old cardboard boxes.
How exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp and empty. Basements don't normally have windows.
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Where are we?
I'm a lakeologist.
Old
How
cardboard.
exciting.
No, they're also dead, empty.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Roll. Roll. Oh, this is before it had towers. Misted Mansion. Used to be storage. This doesn't exist anymore, the study. There's another room in the house.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
That's where underneath the rooftop garden is.
The rooftop garden. That name
Garden.
makes a little more sense in this context. The rooftop garden.
Are you British, Edwin? Think you had a little accent slip there, hon.
Well, that name makes a little
Garden.
more sense in this context. The rooftop garden.
Ooh, I like it though.
That name makes a little more sense in this. A bedroom.
That's Fifi's room, isn't it? A bedroom.
Penny's room, I think.
Yep.
The grand hall.
What's that thing in the middle?
I think it's that big glass tube.
I'm American. We love British accents. Please, we're suckers for it.
The library.
Garden.
Music room. It's the aviary.
Also, you do a good job not sounding British, by the way, if you are British.
Storage.
It's Freya's room.
That's the room where
Ninja
the
Garden.
must be. It's not labeled as anything on these plans,
I
though.
think it already existed when this was made.
And that's the lake, right? I think that horizontal line might be the water level.
It used to be a lot lower down than it is now.
Could be your Brooklyn accent. No, it ain't. That'll be garden. In the garden.
So, the whole house is built on top of some kind of platform.
Australian, criminal British.
Apparently.
I gotta hear it again because I don't know the difference between Australian and British accents too good.
The rooftop garden.
I get
Well, that name makes a little more sense in this.
difficult. Americans cannot tell the difference between any accents. Scottish and Irish, no idea. English and Australian, no idea. Australian and New Zealand, no idea. We're dumb.
It's the aviary.
This seems pretty.
Yeah, this whole freaking room. Freaking room. It's not a typical Aussie accent. Oops, I can still talk to her. I've only met like one Australian in my life, so maybe 3 if you count like random people at like a party or something, you know, like some friend of a friend of a friend, you know, but having like an extended conversation. Only one person.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
Most Australians think you're
Still
American.
don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
Ugh, I have 1 slice of cheese left. Chroma cheese. How come the further back it gets, the more chroma it gets? That's really weird. This is 1 slice of cheese more than I think I wanted.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Yeah, man. It's the fucking little guy. The little model. Save it for the victory lap. Oh, okay. This guy.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is.
Lord Remington.
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Ooh, look at all these thoughts.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
Absolutely. This is like a elevator or something. Oh, it's dark now.
It's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Let's swim.
hang on. It's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Yeah.
Wanna go up?
Mysteries. This is a big manor. Ah. Ah, there's that snake.
Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Worm?
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Crab puzzle.
Good. You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Looks like a crab puzzle. Crab puzzle. Crab puzzle. Crab puzzle. This is supposed to look familiar to me. Oh no. Is it supposed to be eh. Is it supposed to be the Tangle Tower itself?
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
How do I access the case file?
This crab really reminds
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! He's so cute! Oh, here he is. Just gonna take a little photo of him. Crab puzzle, crab puzzle. It's a crab. That's a puzzle, crab puzzle, crab puzzle. Looks like crab, but it's puzzle. Okay, he's got, whoa, hello. Okay. Gotta lift it up here. Gotta open he claw. Gotta move this here. Open he claw. Move him up. Doing a little dance. No, wait. This.
Perfect.
The perfect crab. This is the perfect crab form. You might not like it, but...
What's this?
Something somebody didn't want us to find.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This screws onto the reel. The reel screws onto the spear. The spear goes in the crossbow. Pew. Murder. Moida.
What is it?
Moida. I know she's got question marks. I want to look around the room.
Those aren't bird cages.
Some of them are disconcertingly large.
At least they're all empty.
You sure that's a good thing? Some kind of fish and a bird skull, I guess?
If that's a bird skull, we're talking about a 15-foot bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
Well, thanks, Robin. Birdsong. It's a strawberry.
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here, though, it barely makes the top 3. Wow. Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The ambassadors of Misted Mansion. Wow, wow, wow.
That photo is important. I'm sure.
Yeah, man. Just got a whole chunk of the family tree.
It's a wooden pinboard hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Oh, Hawthorne. Oh, this is the sketch. This is her secret. Not her. This is Freya's secret place, maybe, because that would be where her sketch would go, I guess. Oh. 4 lines have been drawn from the gap in the center. That is the picture of the painting. Slash the Greek symbols too, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out.
Nice chair.
It's still warm.
Ooh.
Maybe it's just heat from the incinerator.
Maybe.
An axe and some kind of hunting rifle mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't there.
We got it. Don't worry. Don't worry, girl.
Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Oh boy. 5th ambassador located. Finally, can't say a hard word. Any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. Well, that's a place where we found glass broken by that statue. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved, but I know. It's time. Hawthorne, maybe.
An incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
Red-colored scraps of fabric, black buttons. It's Hawthorne's outfit, isn't it? Should we check on the Hawthorne?
They call this room a study?
What would you call it?
The secret death chamber of doom.
Ooh.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some big...
It's not a secret
sorry.
to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all
I
to themselves.
think, okay,
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook.
here's my theory. Here's my fucked up theory. What if Freya is impersonating Hawthorne and the real Hawthorne's fucking dead? Like, fucking... there's like studies of her, sketches of her that Hawthorne did not approve of, does not know when they were drawn. So she's spying on Hawthorne. And Hawkshaw, sorry, I'm calling her the wrong name. And fucking Incinerator has like what looks like her outfit in it. What the fuck? What if that? That's my theory.
There's a whole
Yeah,
design
Freya was
project
Hawkshaw.
on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit
What
of
if
effort into
that
it.
happened?
It's a shame there are things missing from it. Now, I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
Yeah, baby. Oh, that.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, Did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
I know.
We found them already.
I know.
I think that might attach, but not this.
Oh, my bad. The top of the crossbow. Burnt items. I don't know what goes on the top of the crossbow. We have something that's blue. Oh, the small lens. It's telescopic. It's a sniper. Doy. Doy. There we go. See, I thought this would be on the top because of that's where the
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep
the rope is.
mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Sniper.
No, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon.
Murder.
But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Got a little Aussie there. The murder.
Time to solve this.
Yeah. Let's get Solvy.
All right, break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon.
Murder.
Sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Above.
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there.
Murder.
It was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the
Oh,
painting.
she was lined up.
Ah, right.
Unless Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She's relaxing.
She was relaxing.
You think so?
Chilling.
Maybe not.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too. She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
It was the music being played.
What?
Let's try that again.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
I guess it was cracked and everything's cracked, so something,
There was
yeah.
something in the gramophone.
Something small.
Goodness. Something that can make somebody fall asleep and be small. Well, I mean, tapes go in there. Must be one of the tapes.
That's not it. That's not it.
I'm not looking at the chat. I don't want to have it spoiled. What's with all these statues? I do not know the answer to this. Unconscious. What the fuck? There was something in the gramophone? Something that got removed later? Something that's small? Something that causes people to be rendered unconscious? Dude. I am dumb. I do not know. Four feathers. I don't know what this is.
That's not it.
No, it's not gonna be these stupid things. What the fuck? People watching the VOD are gonna hate me.
That's not it.
It's gonna have something to do with it. Some sort of big fuck off sound happened that made them both unconscious. Do not know what makes the sound.
That's
Like,
not it.
well, None of these things make noise or explode or anything. I'm like so stumped about this. I don't know. There was a critter in there. I don't know.
That's not it.
Okay, I have no idea. Just tell me. Like, just tell me. I do not. I feel like I've clicked almost everything here. I haven't a fucking clue. Just fucking tell me what it is. The beetle? What? Loud hiss? Wow. Okay, dog.
Pointer's research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone. I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The horn it's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both
I have a degree in beetle screaming.
although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
Okay. I just didn't know the beetle did that, like, straight up. Like, forgot. What was affected by the powerful frequency? Fucking, like, shit. Loads of stuff.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off?
Murderer.
Wouldn't they have been in range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
Mm-hmm.
How?
I know. Boop, 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 boo.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4.
Trained beetle.
Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
Man, lucky. The assassin beetle.
Is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
Black lipstick is too much to maintain.
There's something bothering me.
What?
How did they train a beetle to do that?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
No, it was not blood. I was reapplying my lipstick. Yeah, I bleed black. I'm that fucking goth.
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
It was too special. The Tantum Amica. Amica. Okay. What am I looking for?
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
There's a second thingy.
It's dark.
Duh.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Why can't I click on the painting to Oh. No? Oh. No? Okay. I'm having a UI problem here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Ah, I know. I already have these things.
I can see the stars. I can see the stars. The plant, it's in the book. Look.
Yeah, dog. There was two plants.
The answer is in the painting.
There's two plant. I don't know. What am I here for? I'm sorry. Am I stupid? Can the chat help me out? I don't know what they want me to do here. I'm sorry. I don't really know.
Freya, did you leave us a
Oh, okay. Because everything else kind of like punished me by losing time, I kind of decided once I clicked this to stop clicking on things that I know I probably have already, like the paintbrush and this thing. Duh. Word?
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
I don't think we found it.
We never found it.
You sure about that?
Not entirely. Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
I guess we found it somewhere else.
Found it somewhere else.
That's not it.
Ah.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene and ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here. It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, and then I could be told.
It's true
Sorry.
she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
Do we now? The second
That's not it.
plant? No. Why am I struggling so hard? We know more about the painting. How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? There was gonna be a lot more green in it?
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
Man, I'm being dopey. I'm not drinking or anything. Wow, I'm feeling so dumb right now. Holy shit. Black paint, huh? Definitely not phthalo green. Yeah, having a gap between sessions is a killer. Something sitting in the window. I don't.
Yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
I was right, huh? That thing?
That's not it.
Ooh. Only a couple yellow things that I found, right? So. That's him.
There she is, our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did. But she's a very good listener.
Hi. What's up, girl? See question marks. Who are you really?
I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Oh my god.
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
What? The prestige. Yeah, I got rope. What?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
How was she constantly doing like a quick change between two different places? Was that what she was doing? That's like skills, girl.
Justice for Freya.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us
Second
out.
layer.
Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
That you're probably a murderer.
suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Bunch of
Very
birds in a
well.
trench coat.
Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before
Dude, you
her
trained
and
birds to
those that
kill
came
practically.
after.
I don't know. You could have.
Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy, not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did.
And I learned how to kill.
Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other two Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
Maybe they just got bored.
What did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do at first.
Except murder.
Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
Is.
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
Ooh.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell
Boss
me,
fight.
do you know what a mistid is?
Mistid?
It's a cryptid.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant
Prove
than I
it.
thought.
You big Mistids fan?
Sorry,
What's your favorite Mistid?
What are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds,
Oh, this just
insects,
broke.
amphibians,
Oh, my
anything
scrunchie.
living off the lake
My
water.
scrunchie just broke.
Mutation can
It's all
take several
flabby now.
generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait,
It doesn't scrunch no more.
Mistids? Like cryptids? Like Bigfoot or whatever?
Fuck.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect it was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real.
I didn't think
They're
scrunchies
just
could
kept
break.
Secret.
It internally
At
broke.
least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. We got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Oops. Sorry, I hit the mic. Yeah, Penny killed my scrunchie. She's so brutal. The fact that it's fucking cool in there and there's weapons and...
That's not
Ah.
The 5 missing family members standing together, as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era, denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books,
I bet if I didn't
maps,
tie her up, she'd be doing all these gesticulations, and I'm really missing out.
taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And what happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose, but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Especially them.
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask.
It was a mask.
Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
Whoop. Debug. A debug.
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure.
Fucking, it was on the ground.
Received it in the post.
In the post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person.
A beetle salesman.
Decided to take what was
Mail
owed to me.
order
So he
beetles.
stole it. Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit.
I like the
but
drama.
Little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's
But what about the
research?
Greek
I would have
symbols?
done if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Why the hell is it so loud?
She carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even
A lake.
Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, And as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So I did want to ask, maybe it gets explained, but like, okay, the incinerator, was it was just on and she could feel the heat coming through the wall. Was somebody using that room? Or did they just leave the incinerator on for like 3 generations and somehow it didn't burn the house down?
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Ooh. Who's they? They kept burning things in the middle of the night. Oh, the 5 were still there when she was a kid. They're hiding? Goodness. Am I not paying attention? The previous ambassadors used the room before they all left. Okay. Okay. What up?
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy.
But it spoke to me.
I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away.
So I killed
For
her.
quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles.
Free the
She has a
Beatles!
fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else.
Free the
I
Beatles!
think she wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all 3 families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but...
Alright, book her! She's nuts!
Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora.
I was hoping that the beetle was like a rogue agent. That was just a lucky coincidence that the beetle ended up there.
But if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
It was fucking cool.
It was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them. Initially.
Wow, you're so nice, Penelope.
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I'm a little
I've been
dumb.
waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
I want my beetle back, beetle back, beetle back, beetle back.
It's still inside the gramophone.
I want my beetle back, beetle back, beetle. No! Tune in next game for Tangle Tower 2. The tangliest one yet. And I could have gotten away with it too if it... Oh, I did get away with it. Okay, bye.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
I can't believe how many animals were in cahoots with this murder.
You are both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No
Yeah, the bird
injuries.
hat.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fitz saved both of you, obviously.
Saved?
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What?
What?
Alive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang
She had
on.
gotten on a
How
bunch of
did
birds,
you have Penny's
flown away.
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little
Is
thing.
it living?
The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So, Penny got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to
The
escape.
perfect crime.
Stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
She overpowered me.
Nope,
How do
She
you
stuffed
know?
me in a locker.
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
Flick into the lake.
It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground.
It a bug.
And never bother it again. I think that's what she
Whoa.
would have wanted.
Whoa. That was a really pretty and really cute game with a lot of good little puzzles in it. Hey, it's you, Edwin. There you go. Nice job, Edwin. That was, some really good voice acting. Like, nobody was, like... Everyone was really good and, like, really well cast and had, like, a lot of really funny, lines and stuff like that. There's another mystery the game doesn't prompt you on. Interesting. Congrats, Edwin. Cool game you're in, dude. That's gotta be cool. That's gotta be really cool. I voice acted once in a video game, but I wasn't allowed to do any funny voices for it. That was not the direction I was given, so... Oop. Bye, bug. Hope that bug has a good life. The mystery of the lake. Beetle wanders into the lake like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot. What originally happened? I'm gonna guess. Asteroid from space. Whoa, cool. I like these. I like these a lot. Ah, cool. Ah, she's cool. These are great. Ah! Oh my god, he's just like Mac Tonight or whatever that Crescent Moon character is. Oh my god. Is he in the other games? Is Grimoire in the other games that came before this? I don't know. He's so cute. I love his poofy hair. It's adorable. Oh my god, he's so anime there. Looking like Larry Butts from Professor Layton, or not Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright. Tangle Tower's in the middle of a cracked open egg. Oh, what the hell? Wow. Oh, I like her flowy lines here are really nice. Who's this little creature? Who's this little doodad? She's cute. She's great. This lady is like probably my favorite character design in the whole game. She's so cool. She's like Haunted Mansion cool. Oh, the hair, the ribbon-like hair. That's just cool shit. Oops. Ooh. Different head shape. Oh. Oh my god, too dashing. Gotta lower the dashingness here. There we go. The little girl's in the previous game too. Ah. These fucking... the glasses are such a treat on her. Sleeve full of things? Sleeve full of snacks. Oh, she looks so tragic here. Oh, that's just an Animal Crossing character. What the hell? Get that out of here. So cute. Oh my god. Whoa, this is a different breed of himbo right here. This is basically Chip Cheesem if he decided to grow his hair long. Oh, he's like a buff Otacon here. There you go. That's the himbo we love. Yeah, he's Krunk-like. He's Krunk adjacent. Oh my god. Dude, I love all this concept art. Oh my god, he was so birdie. Look how birdie he was. Whoa. Looks like a cuckoo clock. Yeah, it's a roof. / book. Oh, this is a great one. Oh, I love the cheekbones on this. Ah, these are such good lines. Ah. I wish I had any inspiration to draw anymore. I draw stuff, just not good stuff. Everything's too good. I can't compete. Oh my god, the bird hat was so early. Wark making the fucking chocobo noise. Oh man, the bird hat situation has always been there. That makes me happy. Oh. Man, she is fun. This crying animation. Wow. She's got like, these are such great shapes. Wow. She is fun. Why the long face? She's so gorge. I love all the line work and the chunks of shapes are so good. I'm not gonna look at all of these or anything. I was just like, wow. Oh. Oh, there's more people this time. Oh my gosh. Look at all this stuff. There's so much concept art. Ah! Oh man. I used to think I wanted to be a concept artist, but then head empty. No thoughts. Can't draw, head empty. Animal Crossing. No concepts, head empty. Well, it's late. Oops. Thanks to, I believe it was Reduxus who gave me this game. If I'm not terribly mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was Reduxus. Thank you. This was cool. I liked it a whole bunch. The puzzles are pretty good. I wish the puzzles were a little more like spaced out. You know, like I wanted some more puzzle. I feel like I only did like one puzzle this whole stream, whereas I did like 5 or 6 the first stream. That's like my only real critique of this game, is that I wish there was more puzzles kind of sprinkled that would unlock as you went through the story or something. Like that would have been my jam, you know? That's like my only complaint. This is a gorgeous game. The voice acting was great. There's a little bit of a well, not a red herring, but maybe like a thing that didn't get used in the end. That those Greek letters, what was that about? Was that just something that I didn't get to do? I don't know. Where is it? I took a picture of it because I was like, oh, this is clearly important. These things right here. And nothing happened with them. What the hell? Yeah, maybe it's like the true ending. The letter showed up again in the lab? But why are they in the garden? World building? Maybe. I don't know. I'm really mugging it up here. Oh. Chubbigans. Thank you. You're sweet.
1 year of greatness course high. Congrats again on that amazing YouTube vid. I am still thinking about it even now. Hope you and Chipper well chew because.
Oh, thank you, Chubbigans. You're so sweet. Oh my god. A year. I can't believe it. Oh, there's like a theory thread. Maybe it's just to like, maybe it's something that they'll like put in like a sequel or something. I could see there being, I mean, she got away with it. So it's like, oh, maybe she's out to tie this in, you know, with other stuff later and it'll come together or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. That could happen, right? Yeah, a sequel game would be cool, you know? I could see that happen. I would definitely be on board with a sequel game. That was great. Thanks for being in the chat, Edwin Tiong. Sorry if I'm fucking up your name. That was fucking cool of you to come into the chat. It's always like such a neat surprise when like developers and, you know, voice actors and stuff like find out I'm streaming this and decide to hang out in the chat. That's always wild. I can't believe it. Thank you. Cool as hell. You did an awesome job. Thanks for voicing that character. You made him special. That was cool. He was hilarious. You did a lot with like really like lines that could have been pretty straightforward. You gave it like so much of a little personality to it. It was so sweet. Of course. Thanks for having me in the chat, chilling out. But yeah, and thanks for the patrons for voting for this finally. Poor Wegwort was chomping at the bit for me to play this. You finally did Wegwort and me a favor. Finally voted for this thing. Thanks to the $5 patrons for deciding to vote for it. The prophecy Wegwort. Oh my gosh. Also, I should have gone to the big talking to the chat screen. I'm large now and you can see my strawberry. But yeah, there'll be one new thing on the poll next week then, I suppose. At least, maybe 2. There was one thing that got like no votes this week. I feel bad. I think it was Love Sam, which is supposed to be like a scary game. And y'all seem to like when I'm scared. So I don't know when the next Scream team is. Sorry. That is kind of like something that Bob arranges. So I don't really know until it happens, basically. Sometimes people are busy. Sometimes people are just like mentally wiped out, emotionally wiped out from like work or whatever. So it's kind of touch and go. Soon, hopefully, I would love to play the game that Josh Mona's gifted to Bob, Duck Season. That's going to be hilarious. And I also want to play more Phasmophobia. If you didn't see the highlight reel that Bobvid's Gaming posted of Phasmophobia, you're missing out. It was fucking funny. And it's like almost a half hour long of highlights, which means like, how good was the whole thing? The answer is very good. So, and I'm working on a new video essay. Look forward to it. I'm almost done with the script. I'm excited. It's going to be cool. And that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, VOD people on YouTube. Mwah.